Hey, welcome back to another edition of Babyface Brew Review. My name's Alex. I'll be walking you guys and gals through this review for the next few minutes here today. We've got a brand new year-round offering from Stone Brewing Company, Escondido, California, Richmond, Virginia, Berlin, Germany. This is available in 22-ounce bombers and on draft where you can find it. This is their Scorpion Bowl IPA. I've not had this. It's relatively fresh, bottled on 2/15/18. About a month old. Time of recording, we're just over a month old. But this one is something that I've kind of looked forward to, been very intriguing. A lot of tropical fruit notes going on in this one from what I've saw and read on the Stone website and from some other reviewers. From the hop profile, they're using Mosaic, Loral, Mandarina Bavaria. So some really interesting stuff. Haven't had this, like I said. Getting into the accolades of this beer, 3.88 out of 5, putting in that very good category from Beer Advocate. And then the folks over on UNTAPPD, not as much love, from about 22,000 ratings. You're looking at 3.72 out of 5 caps there. So still pretty solid stuff. Stone still sticking to their kind of independent spirit, West Coast aggressive, hopped bitter beers. Although in today's market, some people kind of view them as, a little more malt forward in terms of IPAs. That is a discussion and argument for another day. I do agree with some of that, but still doing some really awesome stuff. So let's get into the Scorpion Bowl IPA from Stone Brewing Company. Clocks in 7.5% alcohol by volume, 76 IBUs, was about $5.99 for the bomber, so not bad. Interesting that this is a year-round release now, just available in 22-ounce bombers. So they're kind of mixing up a little bit of their marketing and business plans. Just in terms of what they've done, they've taken, I know it's been a little while now, but they've taken kind of pale ale off the market, a few other things, putting out Tangerine Express in cans, just really kind of trying to keep up with this whole haze craze and a lot of other stuff that's kind of shook up the market in terms of being a larger independent craft brewer. So looking at the beer, pours a beautiful kind of pale golden color with a little bit of mild haze to this one. Can't totally see my reflection through the glass. Sluggish bubbles streaming up from the top. Beautiful. About finger and a half, 2 finger worth of kind of a creamy white head, very tightly compact bubbles throughout on this one. Really nice beer in the glass. Excuse me, a little bit of a aggressive pour on my behalf. See if we swirl it around, we'll get some sort of glass lacing clinging to the edges there. Well, yes, we do. I apologize, I got some really bad allergies going on in the month of March here. I'll do my best to kind of pick up on the aroma on this one. I kind of sound a little bit stuffy. Apologize in advance. Yeah, nice stuff. I mean, right up front, immediately greeted by this canned tropical fruity note, canned pineapples almost. Mosaic is definitely standing out in this one. Get some florally notes too. Also some orange zest, some grapefruit. Really heavy helping of this honey, simple syrup sweetness. Some passion fruit, some tangerine, mango in there. Tropical fruits are standing out nicely. Really nice smelling stuff. Very sweet in terms of that aroma there. All right, guys and gals, cheers, prost. Whatever you want to call it, this is the Scorpion Bowl IPA from Stone Brewing Company. Yeah, up front I get this kind of pastry bready sweetness, simple syrup sweetness, honey. There's kind of notes of faint caramel in there. It's really nice. And then kind of middle of the mouth as we kind of transition into the hop notes there. There's kind of this perfumey honeysuckle, florally note there. And then it starts to drive into that rich fruit, mango, pineapple, papaya. I also get a little bit of that passion fruit in there that they're talking about. Yeah, and then follows kind of this white grapefruit note, really nice after all those tropical fruits. Some of that orange zest, mandarin orange like sweetness. And then the back end is where it gets interesting because the sweetness kind of gets driven out by that hot bitterness, that 76 IBUs that's hanging in there. And you definitely get, you know, some kind of florally, fresh cut grass clipping, almost like hempy like bitterness that kind of comes out on the back end after all of that fruitiness that just happened in the middle of the palate. It's really, really nice. It's really interesting. At first, it kind of has this almost, not cheap taste, but it almost has this artificial taste, but it gets driven out by all that hop character on the back end and the bitterness, which I really, really like. It's really nice. Getting into the mouthfeel, it's a medium body, and it almost has this creaminess at first, but then because of all that hop characteristic that you have in this beer, that really drives out you know, that creamy sweetness, and it turns into this almost crisp, refreshing, clean IPA. There's some faint alcohol notes, almost kind of like this like gin fruity spruciness that comes at the very end, but it's basically undetectable, very, very drinkable for 7.5%. This is a really solid beer. In terms of a grade for this one, I think it's right around where Beer Advocates got it. You know, 88, 89. I'm going to put it at 89. That's a B plus, A minus beer. It's really, really solid. I definitely would look out for this one. It's a year-round offering. You'll be able to get it. Nothing that you really need to rush to the shelf, but I think it's something that definitely worth a try if you like stone beer. No doubt about that. So until next time, 89 from me. That's all matters. Matters what you guys and gals think, so you can leave that all below in the comments section down below. I appreciate each and every one of you. I say it every single time, and I really mean it, and I apologize that I've kind of been absent from the videos and absent from the comments. Just been doing a lot of stuff, but really trying to get back in to reviewing more beers here this spring. So really appreciate it. All of you guys, thank you for subscribing, thank you for commenting, thank you for liking. Until next time, cheers, Prost. We'll see y'all again on Bayface Brew Review.